All right, inventory report. This is a big one. So this is now our new and improved inventory report. We have, I think, changed this, upgraded this. We want to make sure we're really providing the best report possible for you. We've got the property address here. Okay, and it just kind of have like that status report. You just kind of keep pushing or keep indicating for each section how you want to rate it. And I believe, oh, there we go, poor, fair, good, or excellent. So very self-explanatory. Andrea, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if there's a section that you don't need, you just can skip it. That's correct, right?
Yeah, essentially you're skipping it. You see that NA is in there, so you're skipping it. And then the good news is that when it prints out the final report, it won't print out anything that had NA.
Perfect. So we really wanted to be able to provide this for all types of properties. We know no two properties are alike. And, you might have 5-bedroom houses, you might have studio apartments. So again, we try to really take this into consideration, as many properties or many bedrooms as we can. You see it goes up to 4 bedrooms, but there's also a master bedroom. So if you have a property that's over 5 bedrooms, just let your DPM know. I'm sure we can figure something out. But just you could do other rooms. So there's really, again, trying to accommodate for any type of scenario that you might see. That's what this does. Okay. We've got the garage, security system, fire. I mean, just a little bit of everything. Now you also see here, you have the opportunity to upload your property photos. So you want to do these right here in the app, and that's going to be your best bet. You're going to get what you need. We do have a limit of 30 files, so we want to make sure you really kind of focus on what needs attention, with the property. And Andrea, you probably have folks that have over 30 in some cases. What do they do?
Yeah, I mean, it is a problem that we can only do 30, but it's right at the moment, that's what our limit is. So, what that they do is they take pictures on their phone and then they download it into, you could download it into a Word app so they're all in one place as a supplement or in a PowerPoint. But Cheryl, could you go into one of the things, because you don't have to go down to the bottom to take the pictures, I don't believe, anymore. I think you fix that. So go into a bedroom, living room, or something like that. Kitchen. So if you go down to the bottom of that, and I think you should be able to take pictures. Yeah, see right there, you can take photos. So that would really be the ideal thing, not that you wait till the end, but you're in the kitchen, you're like, oh, look, there's a dent in the refrigerator. I'm going to take a picture of that here. And so it will actually then, when it prints out, it'll add it onto that part of the thing. If you do it all at the end, it's actually a lot more work for you in the long run. So try to take the pictures when you're in the rooms.
Yes, great. And that is, again, one of our newer features. So thank you for bringing that up, Andrea. Really important that we want to make this as easy as possible for you. So again, also, especially if there's damages and things that you really need to address, they can get lost in the mix with the other pictures. And this way it addresses that in each room. Okay. Also, too, we've got the feature at the bottom where you can basically, we have signatures. So hold on, my apologies. We've got a signee signature, and again, they can just do a wet signature there, as well as a landlord signature. Basically, I want, and also there's a feature, I want to complete this inventory report on behalf of the assignee. So sometimes your assignee might not be there, and that's something we want to make sure we designate that. So again, if there's any question going back, really important that we have that. Also, there's a submit button here. So again, really important you submit. Just keep submitting, like Andrea said, the whole time to make sure, because once this is submitted, it is locked, and you won't be able to go back and make changes. We purposely did that because we don't want anyone going back, changing anything. It's kind of the final say. You said what you need to, you're done. Okay. But really important that we have these features. I'm just kind of checking for more questions. Okay, can assignee upload the pictures, or does DSC have this issue? DST is in charge of uploading the pictures. Correct, Andrea?
Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties. The DSC is responsible for uploading the pictures, but can you read the question again? I want to hear what it says.
Sure. Well, there's two very similar. Can a signee upload the pictures, or does DSC have to?
So, from a quality standpoint, the DSC is the one that's should be the one doing the move-in inventory. So really, it's the DSC that should be completing it. But let's say for some reason the DSC couldn't do it, and the assignee, was conducting the inventory on his own, they would be able to do it as well.
Right. Okay. Also, definitely some landlords have issue with signing this and not being easily able to read it in one paper. Yes, and that we understand that does occur, but we thought it was important to at least make every attempt to have the landlord sign the property inventory. But again, we want to make sure we give them the option, and if they won't, then they won't. But we have to try.
And another way around that, like I remember, like some landlords didn't want to sign it because they couldn't see like the whole thing. So one of the options would be to complete the inventory. You would sign the signee would sign, and then when you get back to your office, download it into a PDF, and then send it to the landlord and ask them to either somewhere sign on the document and scan it and send it back to you, or to acknowledge in an email that they've seen it and they agree with it. So that's another way to accomplish it, because like I said, sometimes they're like, well, I don't know what you put in this app. I don't know if it's accurate or whatever. So the way to do that is just to print it, download it, save it as a PDF, send it to them, and ask them to sign it after the fact.